Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Zen Tips Technicals. I hope you guys have gotten value from everything that I've been posting out there. But today, I'm actually going to go over something very important. Okay, this is one of the most important things you'll learn about technical analysis is understanding which way price is going to go. Right, understanding that price moves a certain way, right, in order for us to actually take the opportunities that present themselves in the market. All right, we're going to be talking about market structure. Let's get into it. So I have a blank screen right here. This is GBP USD on the hourly, but I need this because I'm going to show you guys really, really quick what you guys want us to look at when you're looking at market structure, okay? So we have a low, we have a high, right? Low, a high. Creates a higher low. Let's say the market comes out like this. There we go. Okay. So right here, okay, let's just do this. Okay, so right there and here, we have our high, right? Right here, we have our low. Now, it's very important to identify these because this is where you're gonna get a pretty good sense of direction. It gives you a nice area to actually enter, right? These pullbacks, they happen within the markets. You guys will see that when we get to the live chart, right? So then price go ahead and makes this low, okay? This low. If you compare that low to the first low, we're looking at a higher low. Hope that makes sense, right? Higher low. This low compared to this one is higher. This high compared to this one right here is also higher, right? This is a higher high. Okay, so right after a high creates a low. So it would be right for us to assume that this should be another higher low compared to this one. If that makes sense. And a market moves like this, right? It forms a series of highs, a series of lows, right? Compared to the most relevant, it could be higher or lower than the previous higher low. And it sounds pretty confusing until you actually get into the charts. But obviously, that's the same thing with price coming down, right? So we have right here a low, we have a high, okay? We have a lower low. Right, you guys should probably guess what the next one's gonna be, right? Is gonna be, obviously, lower high. And we're just comparing it to the previous. Like, we have a lower high, we're comparing it to the previous high, right? It's that simple. And basically, what I'm trying to show you guys is when price starts a sequence, you guys are gonna wanna find, let's say you're trying to buy this, right? You guys don't want to buy up here. You guys want to buy somewhere down here so you can take this whole move. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go into this live chart now for you guys. Let's see what's going on in this chart. So if we look at GBP USD. Okay. So how to look at this, let's say we start here. We have a high. We have a low. We have a lower high right there. And a lower low, right? So you'll see that once this is there, I'm expecting we have a high right here, a low, a lower high, a lower low, right? Price comes back. I'm expecting that price will come back and form a lower high compared to that one. And look what happens, right? We have a lower high. Now, once you understand that, this is your area, this is your window to actually look for an entry. Okay, it's super important because if you look at how many pips you would have caught, just based opportunity of pips that you could have caught based off of just market structure, right? The potential is huge, all right? If you use this in the past, just support and resistance, there's no way that you can't actually get a couple trades going your way, all right? This is one of the last things that I've learned in my trading because you have to experience it. You have to go into the markets and actually look at these higher highs and higher lows and lower lows and lower highs, right? But now, moving on, if we go back here, right, we have a series of a low, a high, a higher low. Some of you guys are like, why didn't you choose this one? Because you can't look at the market in this kind of movement. You have to look at it as one move to the upside, one move to the upside, one move to the downside, one move to the upside. Okay, now that is huge because a lot of people, they get confused because they're looking at such a small time frame, right? Looking at such a short amount of information. Look at the larger movements, all right? So price forms a low, a high, right? We have a higher low, and if we use the first point that we used up here, it's a higher high, okay? Price formed a higher low. A lower high was formed, and then a lower low was formed. That is called a break in structure, right? The structure was, it was higher highs and higher lows, and then we have now a lower high and a lower low. Now, when you have a lower high, right, wait for that lower low to form before you take a trade. Make sure that it's confirmed by the lower low for a change in trend, all right? I'm gonna show you guys an example of why we do that. Let's see. Let me see. Take me a minute, guys. Bear with me. Okay, exactly right here. Okay, we can see here the market moved up, down, right? Never broke this low, but formed a lower high. Okay, formed this lower high. We want to expect price to form a lower low before we actually enter. As you can see, if you entered here, you either break even or lose the trade. Okay, quite simple. Now, if you look, this is the second part of the video. When we look at these large movements, right? We have these large movements. And the reason why I tell you guys to pay attention to large movements rather than the little ones, because in these large movements, you're going to get something like this, right? You're going to get a little bit of this, little structure broken, right? Whatever it is. And you're going to see a bunch of little waves. For me, I don't even find them relevant. Okay, maybe for entry, but as far as market movement, I like to look at the market like this. Okay, like when I go on these charts, I look at it like this: up, down, down, up, down, up, down. That's the way I look at the market. All right, up, down. I don't look at it like this. That's too messy. Save yourself the time and just try this on your own charts, right? Try to draw one move to another, right? You guys can use your trend line tool where you can just go like this. Right. Very, very simple. But as far as that, that's really all I have for you guys for this video. A couple more videos will be coming out. Be patient, but like always, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend, guys. This is completely free. Just learn it, use it, practice it, and let's make money.